好，start。
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chen Jie. The topic of my speech is business research method. Uh, our group assignment. Our team have 5 members: is He Yu Yang, Chen Jie, Wu Yan Xia, Teng Da, Li Jie. Our group presentation title is research method for business and management research proposal cast work B. Number 1, introduction title. To investigate the influences of developing marketing competition with the graduation of so-called media trends on the performance of the business. A study on H&M research M. The main M is to evaluate the impact of social media marketing on improving performance. 1.3 Background of the study. The research is about marketing strategy and environment of solid media marketing, which will improve performance of the company. The research has examined and evaluated impact of software media marketing over improving the performance of the company. This present study is analysis on the marketing strategy of H&M company. The H&M stand from context and merit, and it was established on 4 October 1974. It provided is doctor almost all over the world. There are many investing strategies in the market, and H&M mainly focus on spending huge amount of member and time on promoting and advancing its brand and product. This company mainly use direct marketing from the different marketing strategies, and there is an involvement of detailed marketing to promote the products early and electively. The most effective marketing strength is solo medium marketing in detail marketing. The organizations generally use celebrities, presses, bloggers to promote its product and server. It adds video and photo over social media trends which promotes and brands image and help to improve the performance and of the company. It has been analysis that the solely media marketing is the best and most effective method, and it helps the companies to research its customer, help in promoting this product effectively, and it is time and cost effective method. In general world, marketing are a process that help the company to promote and advance its product and serve and it also help in getting most sales of the organization. Thank you. Next one.
I'm Li Jie. I will continue to the management problem. Management problem is considered as the issue of horizontal management of the company's business. The respective research is about each company and its business problem or promoting or advertising its product, but each company is lacking in promoting its products and serving in the competitive market. The respective research is conducted to analyze two activities of active marketing which will improve the performance of the HM company. 3. Research objective. The respective research is performed to help the HM company to research its objective to determine the importance of the social media channel within an organization, to analyze the importance of developing marketing competition with the integration of social media channel on the performance of the HM. 4. Research problem. The research stated that the lack in the advertising strategy will result in getting the downfall of the company and it will decrease company's performance. For example, what is importance of social media marketing channel for an organization? What is the influence of developing marketing competition with the integration of social media channel of the performance of the HM? What are the different challenges that are faced by HM company while using different social media marketing? 5. The scope of the start. The marketing strategy to help the organization to increase their performance and improve the brand image. The company must edit for its competitors and edit for the information, detail, and prices of the competitive products. It must examine the share of the competitors and marketing strategies of the competitors. It also must evaluate the impacted value of the social media marketing and evaluate their product to the audience by using marketing strategies. It's also helpful in pricing the branded. Next one.
6. The relevance of the study. It has been analyzed that at the present time, social media has become the daily use platform for every individual. It's generally used as to attain information, knowledge, and marketing. The social media marketing is considered as a tool of sharing and receiving information. The objective of the social media marketing are improving sales awareness about the brand, providing information about the product to the target audience. The main objective is reflecting the business with social media channels, and it's an effective platform that helps the company to make good relations with the customers. 7. Literature review. 7.1 Introduction. A literature review consists of theoretical background and concept related to a particular topic of research. It had ID gathered in deep knowledge about a research problem by analyzing its literature from different books, articles, newspaper, and journals to get more information about a special topic. Within this literature review, a researcher has analyzed the influence of developing market competition with the addition of social media channels on the performance of H&M. 7.2 Importance of social media channels within an organization. From the views of Han et al., social media is one of the important sources of information for the organization to improve their products and survive and create brand awareness in front of customers. Social marketing and digital engagement are playing as a central role in drawing visation towards the culture organization. Further, social media channels are important for a company to know the right audience, and also by this, a company can grow their audience with having a small budget. Social media advising to is nowadays increasingly after the COVID-19 pandemic because many organizations has shifted towards online, which has increased an introduction of digital channel or social media channels to create a competitive base and develop an audience to enhance and safety them towards the product which the company is selling. Concerning H&M, one of the biggest advantage of social media channels is that it's a tool for leadership communication that line within an increased speed provides a wider research target ability and also allows the interactive and personal exchange of ideas that can greatly enhance a relationship among followers and leaders. 7.3 Impact of developing marketing competition with the integration of social media channels on the performance of the HNRM. According to Loves, Porter, and Cassis, in today's global business environment, the role of social media is most important and is increasing drastically. The traditional perspective of business enterprise is highly stable in the nation in which the majority of corporate entities and being operate within a business environment. It's important to work on the development of the marketing competition through social media channels, which can affect the performance of H&M. Some of the competition of H&M, such as Zara, Jeep, ASOS, Uniquely, and Boohoo are also selling the products which the company is selling and also working on their market strategy to enhance customers toward the brand. In recent years, social media has increased and increased in competition in the market because of the rising in social media algorithms that have changed the drastically by using in the business. 7.4 challenges face while using different social media channels within H&M from the views of um, Yan and Sandra. The use of social media channels is not easy for organization, as H&M has to deal with certain problems like efficiency, productivity, branding, and content or out- outage on the daily basis. So that is why many of the companies hire a social media marketing manager, develop some in this, and work on the challenges that are being faced by an organization. Another challenge is developing social media strategy, which is faced by H&M as it's a summary of everything which is being played by every organization, and its hope to achieve business goals through social media networks. They should have to develop objective and goals to increase a social media marketing strategy. So it's important to determine whether they are succeeding or failing. Next, Teng Da.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Teng Da. I will introduce the conceptual model. Within the present research, the researcher has taken out two variables which are independent and dependent. In this research, the independent variable will be social media channel and the dependent variable will be the performance of the business. And the report identifies that the influence of marketing competitions and integrations of social media channels on the performance of business. So the performance of the business independent on social media channel in the certain ways which are identified within the current literature. Next is the researcher methodology. Researcher methodology is that particular procedure or strategy in which the process of identifications, selection, and examination of the information or the data related with a particular topic. This methodology gives permission to the people who read the research for estimating carefully the comprehensive, reliable, as well as validity of the research in research paper, such as methodologies surrounding the manager in which the researchers design for carrying out or completed study. And the main focus on research methodologies is examining the reasoning behind the perspective of study, which is required for supporting the method of collecting the data and other important points of the research. In the research methodologies, the data can be collected in two types. Qualitative, in which the data is shown in the form of text or memes, and quantitative, in which the information is representative in the form of numbers or statistics. And next is the research psychology. philosophy. A research philosophy is considered as a system in which there vary through the all ideas of the researchers, through which new and trustworthy knowledge regarding the objects of the study can be gained. It's important in a study as it can be helpful in increasing the capacity of the individual through which the problems can solve by him easily, and in which the first awareness of force and others is accomplishing the states of goodness. There exist three main types of the research philosophies: positive interpretism and realism. The positivism research philosophy is undertaken in his research by HM company, which is highly structured and helpful in measuring the qualitative data. Next is a research approach. The proposal and the process, which is consisted of the broad assumption steps of comprehensive methods of collecting, examining, and interpreting the data, is referred as the research approach, which is depend on the nature of study issues that are being addressed. And also it tells regarding what are the thoughts of the people and why they thinking so. The qualitative research approach is a research method which points out the objectives, calculations, and examinations of the member of the statistic data which can be obtained through questionnaire method or surveys. While in the mixed research approach, the data or information is gathered by researchers, which are representative in both forms, quantities, as well as within the same research. While the deductive approach is that's the approach which individuals generally connected with the scientific experiment. 9.4 is the research strategy. The strategy of the research is considered as the method which includes step-by-step plan which is helpful in providing the directors of the ideas and the efforts of the research, which makes them able for conducting the research study in the system manner and on time, which results in producing the quality outcomes and the effect report. Mainly, there are three types of strategies of research: descriptive, course, and exploratory. From each descriptive research strategy is applied by HM company in study. 9.5 is the data collective method. Data collection, 翻一下页. Data collection is that procedure in which the information regarding a special topic is gathered or obtained by researcher in order to find out the solution of problems. And it's one of the most essential works in which as it gives the permissions and researchers in taking the important decision which are related with availability and the understanding of data that is carried further in the study. For obtaining the quality content and or information, HM company has conducted the questionnaire method in the process of data analysis. Next is the data analysis plan. The process of data analysis is referred as inspection, modeling, and transformation of the information, with purpose to finding the effective data and helping the decision making. And after that, the literature reviewer has completed and the research methodology has conducted, which has been helpful in collecting the useful data. Then the data analysis is done in which few questions has been asked to the employees for HM company. And 9.7 is ethical issues. Ethical issues or ethical considerations are a group or subgroup of the values or principles which lead to the research studies and the activities. The company should maintain the ethic while conducting the research and should not cause any harm or damage the individual or social, physical, as well as emotionally. It's important for researchers to stick to this principle while collecting the data from group of people or organization as they make sure that the particular question in specific research is safe. Next is the research limitations. The limitations in research are the features of methodologies which put impact on the explanations of the finding from particular research. There can be various types of research limitations which can create complexity while conducting the study. Many of the times, the researchers have barriers regarding the method of research that which method or strategy can be suitable for their studies. Also, while collecting the data, some questions are asked to the individual and sometimes they are able to understand the actual meaning of the questions, which can be lead in gathering the wrong information. Thank you. Next, please, He Yu Yang.
Yes, okay. My name is He Yu Yang. This is your activity timetable. This is activity. Time cycle is resource needed. Next is a Gantt chart. Gantt chart. Next is a reference. Reference. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you.